Hey guys, I'm back again. What I did is I glued it on the other side because the bird's on that side and I didn't want it to take too much away from the bird. So that's what happens because when you get these, they are the opposite. So you've got to work with what you got. And then I just glued this down, and I did that with if you can get a thin nozzle. And sometimes because it's 3 layers it can pull apart, but that's why that really thin nozzle, and I think that's turned out rather gorgeous. I'm going to ink around the outside and sort of in here a little bit as well, but I want to wait for it to dry before I do anything now. And it's got to have a button on, but I've got to put all that on after. So now we're going to go on to the other side. This one will probably be a little bit different because I've only got the one of these, which is the little one that Nat gave me in the Happy Mail. I think it's so cute. But I've got another one that Nat gave me, so I'll just have a bigger one. Okay, now here I've got this. So I've got that one. I might tear that. Oh, it's still attached. Okay, part 2. Okay, tape again. There we go. And then while I'm here, I'll do the other part as well. Well, that was easy. Okay. Now, so cute. I might. I don't think. See, this is. I was wondering why this was so globby. I think I only pulled off the 1 layer rather than the 2, and it ended up being a little bit on the globby side. Okay. Such gorgeous tissue. Gotta be careful. You don't want that line. Did I do that again? I did. I thought I'd taken off the second layer and I hadn't. There we go. Just what you want. Not quick enough. Okay, I'll pause it and get it off. Don't want you to be watching me trying to struggle with that. Oh, hang on a minute, that didn't go. Okay, got that on. Now, I used my rubber to help me get it off, which is good. I really wanted to have that torn makes it go in a little better. There we go. Okay. Really. Now, a bit harder to see than the other one because I had a little bit of stuff underneath it. Now, let that dry a bit. And then I've got to cut. Oop. Yeah, I think it's got a little bit on here as well. So what we have, I haven't got that, but I've got some of this which I quite like. And I think it's going to work quite well. And the other one there is straight, whereas this one's a little bit torn. It'll always be just a tad different. Okay. Oops, sorry, not doing it in camera. I don't mind that it's hanging over the edge a little bit. I think that's good. Now these get put on last, and I do have, I wipe my fingers, I always get so dirty. I do have another envelope, which I did get out. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Here it is. It's all up here. Okay. Okay. This one, it's a sort of a Raggedy with a bit of a difference because you can actually write on this bit here. Okay. Now, the bit that takes the most time is the hand stitching, but I enjoy it. I'll show you the steps that I use, and then I'll turn off the camera and then, you know, finish the rest off, because I really don't want you to be, might bring it down a tad lower. There we go, so you can see it on the top and bottom. So pretty. Now, let's get into that. There we go. Then I've got this. This is where I got the flowers from too. I had all these big flowers, and it's cut it in half. I got this, which I got from crafting area in one of those $2 shops in where you buy all of the stationery for parties, like all the party stuff. And there was one that sort of had burlap stuff and sort of rustic, and it was in with that, just rolled up, which was an odd place. You think it would be in with all the flowers and stuff, but it was in there. So just unwrap. How much did I need? And like there, there, yeah, around about that. I use this on my gnome journal, so there you go, got a little bit left for that too. Okay, now this, what I need to do first before I do anything else is I'm going to, oh, I've got to be so careful, is just give it a bit of an ink around the outside. Just do that with that, and then I'm going to ink up that too. So it's not so white. There we go. Now on this one, there we go. Now put the lid on that. She says, as it, well, I've got to use this anyway, so now this is the bit. In this part I'm going to have to like pause and stuff, so I have to do that first. So but what I do need to do is I've got Mod Podge, and I would like to Mod Podge it, these parts, just to seal them in a little bit more. But just makes it a little bit harder. I'm going to have to pause and then get the blow dryer out. And dry that part. Just seals it because it is napkin. I really do want it to be a bit stronger. Hopefully down. Gives it a little bit of extra strength. So I'll go off camera and I'll dry that, and then I'll do the other side, and then I can show you. Yeah, because you don't want to be watching me do blow drying, it's noisy. That's better. As before, I did it earlier on and it just was so sticky. There we go. So that's what we do. Have that or a bit of sealer, maybe matte medium or something. So I'll be back. Okay, back again. So I've sealed that. That looks a lot better. Looks so much nicer in real life than it does in camera. So I'm happy with that. Still a little tad tacky, but that's okay. This is what you got to do. Now, I'm going to wipe my hands again. So this is part here. I normally would have it real quick on the sewing machine, but my sewing machine is deciding to be a right pain in the bum and not work for me. Okay, so actually I might, there we go, just put a bit of water on there so it doesn't completely dry up. Okay, so I've got my little pokey tool, and the beauty of doing it by hand is that you get it both sides, like it's even both sides. So what I do is I'll just start on the bottom actually. There we go. There, just evenly poke, little dots going through. Now doing this makes such a difference. It makes it really quick to oh, little fly, to sew, like. Okay, I'll just quickly show you this. Now, I've got one there, one on the end. I'll go a little bit over. Now I'll continue this, making these holes off camera because this is just boring for you to watch me, but then I'll show you what I do. I've got this pre-sewn, done up, and I did it fairly long because the other one I had to stop halfway. So fairly, we'll start here. It's fairly dark, so I've got a knot. Then we go. Here we go. Move this out of the way. Because the hole's there, makes it a lot easier. Push it over there. So I'll just show you a few little steps. It's actually quite relaxing. I enjoy it. Some people really don't enjoy it, but I do. And because it's got Mod Podge on there and it's still a little bit tacky, at least I know it's going to hold it. The reason why it really does need sewing is because it's got 3 layers of the book pages, and I'm going to wet my finger and wet this just so it won't move on me. Yeah, so it needs to be held down, and ideally if my machine was working I would have just gone around the edges, you know, like sort of like a bit of a wiggly stitch twice, which actually looks quite nice. But sometimes when some things come up, it gives you an opportunity to do something a little bit different, because other things, you know, I didn't do stitching around my tags for my journal that I showed you because of the machine, and that's okay, whereas this needs it, but it's quite relaxing and it looks really nice. I love it. So I'll pause again and go completely around because it's already 18 minutes and I've still got to stick on other stuff, so won't let you endure having to do that. Can you see that, where I've got the dots and everything? So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again. Finished doing that stitching. That took a little while. I found too that where did I put my needle and thread, that once it got, like, it would tend to fray, so I just got a little bit of PVA glue, and it must be on the bottom somewhere, and put it on there so it would stick together. I can hear my husband singing away. It gets pretty noisy sometimes. Now I'm going to put, I've got this other little envelope, which is, I've got the tiny little one here, so it's going to be having a bigger one, so thanks Nat. going to be using the bigger envelope for that, and then I'm going to use this little thing as a closure. I think that'll work. Now, okay. And what I've also got is a piece of paper that I'm going to put in there, so that's for extra journaling. Stick it on there like that. Don't have to squeeze it too hard because I've refilled it, so woohoo! It's actually going to sit rather well. Now, love these, they're so cute. I might just put that a little bit off to the side so that they can still have journaling space. Now, these get put on last, so now I'm going to have to do it this way, so the opposite way again. There's that bit of, here it is. So start off this way. So what I'm going to do, pull it down a little bit just so. And this is where this little guy comes in handy, because it's completely twisted. Once again, I'll probably just show you how I do this and then pause it and continue on. So what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of gluing like that, have a bit of a line. Hope you can see that. Maybe I'll take away this so that you probably can see it a little bit better on the green. So I'm doing that with the art glitter glue, because it dries quickly, which is great, but the nozzle is so fine. And then I come back later and just not glue it all the way down, but glue it. Is it staying down? Okay. Thank goodness this stuff dries fast. You need to hold it down so it holds down. You do a little bit at a time. Always get so twisted. When you get to the corner, sort of got to double it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then I'll go all the way down, so I'll pause it again. Okay guys, we are getting there. So that's being glued down, isn't that cute? Okay, put that in there. That'll hold. Now what we've got left is, okay, I'll put that underneath first and then put that one on the top. That's cool. Okay, just get my craft glue, and these are just, oh geez, I've got to stop putting so much on because I'm used to squeezing the heck out of it because it was getting pretty empty. Okay, I don't want to stick too much over the edge. Okay, so this is, okay, because it's got a bit of an autumny feel to it, that's why I want to add these. See how it sticks out on the other side. It needs to go in a bit. There we go. And that out. Okay. Now, I've organised some buttons. I really do love that button, but it's just too high. So let me have a look first. I want a button here. Only little one. Actually, I really like that. That just goes really well with the greys. Yep. Being a flower always needs a centre. If I put it in the centre, that is. Yep. There we go. I don't mind how that other little flower sort of just sticking there. Actually, I better put this underneath. Actually really like that wooden one. Yep, they're going down. Sort of got them a little bit looking like acorns. So this is from my little stash. I've got little buttons here: peach, green, brown, blue and purple in the vintage little stash. I'll put them away, and then I think we are done. So that's how I made those gorgeous little Raggeties. I think they're adorable. Make sure that this is not stuck on. Be careful. What I might do is just cut that across like that. That'll help. I just don't want it to get stuck under there. So there we go. They are a tad different. This is the one that's which goes with that journal, and then this is the one that I am keeping for another journal that I'm going to probably make down the track. So cute. I love it. Okay, guys, thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next video. And also, by the time you see this, Happy New Year. Hope you've got all good plans set up for the new year, and I'm determined to use my stuff, like what I have, and not buy anything else apart from glue and any happy mail or gifts I get from people, because I have really got a lot. I've got a lot of book stuff. I'm also going to be doing the challenge that Nat Williams and, is it Deborah Stringer or something like that, it has got on the Junk Journal Junksters. Junk Journal Junksters Down Under. That's the Aussie Facebook group. So, which was similar to what I wanted. I wanted to use all my stuff. So, yeah, so I'll be doing a few challenges this year, which is something I like to do. Okay, guys, and remember, if anybody wants to still swap, get to me, like email me or message me, because I've got three extras of these, because I thought, well, you know, you don't want to be using them over and over. So I've got 3 spares of each of these doilies that I showed you in the video haul. Okay, guys, thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.